Here in Pippins postgame, wrapping up a 10-5 win for the Pippins, their fifth straight. They complete the sweep of the Bend Elks, and they move back over 500 for the first time since June 6th. I'm alongside Kyle Nicol, soon to be a sophomore at Cal State Northridge. Got the save tonight, your second save in your past three appearances. I think the first question for you, it was a struggle for you here early on. You've started to get acquainted now, a couple saves. Really, that Gresham trip was the turnaround point, a couple scoreless innings for you. Any adjustment for you, or just kind of adjusting the new hitters? What have you done to kind of pick it back up here?
Yeah, I had to kind of take a few weeks off. I think it took about a week and a half off just to get my arm healthy. Pitched a lot during the season and just really needed to take a little time, I think, and that was the big difference for me in getting back to into the game against Gresham over this last week. I think that really helped me out.
Now you got the start on opening night. When kind of did the soreness start, or was it just a matter of after a couple appearances you were thinking, I need a little bit of time to get healthy?
Yeah, it was just a lingering thing. I mean, I tried my best to throw through it. At a certain point, it just got like I just said, enough is enough, and I just had to shut it down for a little bit.
Now, we saw a submarine right-hander out here tonight, and obviously his whole key is kind of the movement on the pitch and stuff. As a side-arming righty the way you are, you're not going to overpower guys, but what's kind of your key to utilizing the strike zone to get righties, lefties out? What's kind of your mindset?
I just try to mix up all my pitches, try to emphasize getting ahead in the count. Not always successful doing that, but just getting ahead and hitting spots, I think that's really the big key for me. Just with that movement, I think just getting ahead of counts, and I think that's really a big key.
Is part of it, too, relying kind of on that low strike pitch? I see sometimes guys who are submariners or sidearmers, they kind of get that knee-high strike.
Yeah, that's the big thing, because with that movement, when it's coming down, and, I mean, the batter is really hard for them to get under that. They're just going to usually roll over, hopefully, and that's, yeah.
Now, have you? I watch you. When you field, whether it's in BP fielding practice, throw the ball sidearm and stuff like that. Are you at the point now where it's like you just throw everything sidearm, or do you still occasionally mix in an overhand throw and that type of thing?
Yeah, I just naturally throw sidearm, but I mean, I think I throw over the top sometimes, but it's usually comes out a little sidearm too. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's fun, honestly.
Was there ever a development period for you, or you just naturally, ever since you started pitching, it was always sidearm, or you had to develop it?
Yeah, starting freshman year of high school, I threw sidearm and just pretty much stuck with it and just loved doing it.
And I guess quickly, reading about you online and that type of thing, it seemed like it took a little while for scouts to notice you and that type of thing. Is that something that kind of drives you? It's a chip on your shoulder, the fact that you weren't a highly recruited guy, maybe because of your unorthodox delivery, and now you're starting to obviously get noticed?
Yeah, definitely. That was a big thing for me. Just really, throughout high school, I was really motivated because I barely got any looks. I think partially because of my size and maybe how I throw, but I think how I throw actually helped me in the recruiting process. And yeah.
All right, well, Kyle Nicol, a second save in his last three appearances. The Pippins, 5 straight wins. They complete the sweep, their first of the season, over the Bend Elks. They push it over 500 for the first time since June 6th. A little break in West Coast League play, non-league game tomorrow against the Highline Bears, back at it against Kelowna in their game on Saturday. 3 games set there as the homestand rolls on.